What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy, Double B Babs, the franchise player, along with Tony Burns. Welcome to another exciting edition of the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast.
Yes,
And Tony, we're here. Another night.
I was going to introduce us as live on Sports Center with our 7-second delay over here.
Oh my god. It's driving me fucking crazy, man.
I
apologize to everyone that's listening to this podcast and watching it right now.
We have a serious delay,
and it is driving me up the wall.
I can hear myself echo.
That's the positive thing, though, is any echo, you're the only one hearing it, because on the stream, you sound fine.
It's not a positive thing for me. It's driving me crazy.
Yeah.
Well,
we'll deal with it. By the way,
ladies and gentlemen,
that's some nice new gold you got in the trophy case behind.
I was gonna say, yeah. This last weekend, I not wrestled once, twice, but three times. One of the most grueling shows I've ever been on. And once again, I made history and became the new OIWA North American Heavyweight Champion. So Goldie is in the trophy case right there. And she's joining the rest of her sisters. And I'm going to lay it out right now on podcast.
Yes.
Open challenge. Anyone, anywhere, any promotion, wherever you want to shot the franchise, you gotta do. Sound the dotted line.
You might want to be careful with the open challenges, because we got a couple of guys on the show tonight that might just take you up on that.
Hey, I'm all about that. You know me. I'm a fighting champion. I'm a little bitch. Behind my mic. No, I step behind I like the people. So
well, we saw that.
Two gentlemen
tonight. Yeah, for Southern Extreme Wrestling just this past weekend. So. And I was actually going to mention, I've got a little surprise for you as far as that's concerned, but we'll get to that a little bit later on.
Oh, shit.
But let's go ahead and bring on our guests for tonight, shall we?
Well, let's do that. I know some people say the echo. I apologize. Horrible echo. Before we do that, Tony, let's go to commercial breaks. Goddamn echo. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
Cool.
Drive me insane! I'll be cruel on lane, cause I'm taking all the fun out! Drive me insane! I'll be cruel on lane, cause I'm taking all the fun out! Drive me insane! I'll be cruel.
Test, fucking test.
When you want to get your hair cut, you go get your hair cut right. You head down to Big D's Barbershop. Big D's Barbershop, Vancouver, Washington's best and brightest. 1019 Main Street, Vancouver, Washington, where you can go get your hair lined up, cuts, fades, shampoos, conditions, and all the great things that go with supporting a local barbershop in a local business area. You can also reach them online at www.bigdsbarbershop.com. Go get your haircut right.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently, I'm gonna jump off Tony. The show until I can get this. I apologize for this horrible issue.
It's not a big deal. Okay, well, he just abandoned me and left me off by myself. So, what I'm going to go ahead and do in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and bring on our guest for tonight. First of all, fresh off of coming out of UGWA, Phoenix Kid, welcome back to the show. And the new mask is amazing.
Thank you.
All right, just made your way back to OIWA, yeah, we got traveling men on this show tonight. I love it. All right, let's get our next guest up here. Fresh off of making an excursion out to Alaska, ladies and gentlemen, JD Mason.
It is I.
Who that man?
Yes, boo me. I'm out to kill the business.
Kill the
Let me ask the first question. How was it killing the business in front of eight people?
What? I gotta know the story behind this.
Honestly, there was more than eight people there. There was 10.
yeah.
No, they actually did really well. I had a blast, man. Every time I go to Alaska, it's a fun time. It's a place. Clean air. It's a lot of fun.
So yeah, I gotta know the origin behind this. What is this killing the business?
So it's a pretty big inside joke with me and a lot of my students. There are some people out there that seem to think that I am out to ruin the business. So I've embraced it. So hashtag kill the business.
Have they not met Joey Ryan?
The best part about it is all your kids are like we're doing the business too.
Yeah, well, it's funny because a lot of my students are actually traveling too, like Lumberzack and Mikey. They both were in Alaska with me last weekend. We're all three plus Savage are going down to Reno, Nevada next month for Wild West Championship Wrestling.
Nice. So
we're killing the business everywhere.
Hey, can't just limit it to one state. Can't limit it to two states. You got to get yourself out there, and you got to put that last bullet down in the business. Get that corpse. Boom.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so Phoenix, like I said, just back at OIWA, just introducing the new mask, and it was Mike Hayashi that you faced that night. Give us kind of a rundown. How did the whole night go? What was it like being back, in sacred territory, I guess is the best way to put it.
It was cool for me. That was the first time I was back 18 months. The last time I was there, I was rolling off the stage at Ritz. But I enjoyed it. It was fun. It was the second time I ever straight match there. So that was super fun.
And let's see. So was that the first time that you had faced Mike Hayashi?
Yeah, that was the first time I had been involved in anything. However, besides on the show. So that was a cool experience.
Any impressions on whether you will be returning here pretty soon?
I can't say yet. I know I have one date for sure later this year. That might change more soon. It just kind of depends. Scheduling thing.
So basically, yes, but I'll let you know more when I can.
Exactly.
JD, you said you're heading to Reno here pretty soon, Wild West, and you're going to have a few of your guys with you that night. Besides going to Reno, do you have any other excursions planned going outside the state of Washington?
Nothing off the top of my head at this current moment, other than Wild West. We committed to quite a few shows. I've been to Dive. Great promotion in Salt Lake City. I've been to Rocky Mountain Pro a few times. A great promotion in Denver. Northwest Pro has been rocking it all through COVID. Thankfully, we've had places to wrestle and no COVID outbreaks. So it's been a blessing in disguise. So we actually have two shows coming up this weekend. We have one on Friday with the Best in the West tournament. And then we have one Saturday with the Mall Brawl in Port Orchard.
All right.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. I figured it out, Tony. It's you.
All right.
Because when I left the stream, it was still echoing horribly.
Okay. Let me.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna try something really quick.
So
Tony,
I'm gonna mute myself, and you take over. I'm gonna tag you in, Blood.
Okay, Tony DeBurn with the hot tag. Look at that. No echo.
I'll drink to that. If
Ladies
I
and
can get past the
gentlemen,
speak.
I apologize for the echo.
He can't sing. It wasn't me because it was him.
Exactly. Yeah, Tony, look at that. The hot tag in. I'm gonna take the bump feed right here. Look at that. Bump feed.
Bump feed.
Now, since there's no echo, Bad Blood, did I hear you earlier say something about an open challenge?
Hey, I said it loud and clear, man. Goldie, right here to the right of me. She's right here on the
I mean,
bottom
you
shelf.
and I have never wrestled.
If you want a shot, all you gotta do is step up, man. You know me. I'm always willing to put the title on the line. Phoenix Kid, you know that. I mean, hey, anyone, any promotion around the country, I don't care where it is, Alaska, Idaho, Iowa, Canada, Mexico, Germany, Japan, it don't matter.
So
I'll tell you what, I got quite a few connections and whatnot myself, so let's make this happen. JD Mason versus Bad Blood. Let's get it going.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. JD Mason versus the franchise for the OIWA North American Heavyweight Championship. I look forward to it, man. I look forward to it.
Yeah, we've never stepped in the ring together, bro.
There's always a first time. And ladies and gentlemen, the ones that are watching this podcast right now, you know as well as I know, these two gentlemen have been gone all over the country doing a lot of things. I know you were just in Alaska, doing a thing over there in Alaska. Phoenix Kid. Phoenix, let me ask you a question. How is your name in the area of Texas? Like, what would you say the reputation of the Phoenix Kid is in Texas?
I am unknown in Texas. Like, I have no clout there.
Okay, because I understand that you're a pure well-known name out there in Texas, brother. That's why I want to find out.
News to me. I don't know who knows me.
Man, okay, all right. Phoenix Kid got a reputation out in Texas already. No one knows him, but he's already over. So what's going on?
Good reputation?
I don't know. I'm waiting. I'm asking you. You would know.
I don't know.
Oh no!
Tell me.
You have a rep, but we don't know what it is.
You're the guy. Shit. I mean, you're the one that you know. Hey, I'm trying to find out about the Phoenix Kid. I mean, I know. I know you're out there doing the most. I know that. So.
I know for sure. I'm banned in 2 states already. So.
Oh shit! Now, why are you? Tell me why you are banned in 2 states, Kid. Please tell us why you're banned.
Well, we all know I can't go back to Alaska. That's a no-go for the obvious reasons.
You got a jobber named Brody in Alaska, but we're not going to go there. We're not going to throw him under the bus.
Yeah, we're not dropping names tonight. Every time we drop names, some shit happens, and it turns into a big thing.
I'm drinking water, everybody, because I just got my COVID shot, my second one, and I'm not drinking any tea tonight, so I can't spill anything.
I'm drinking this non-alcoholic IPA. They don't sponsor me, so I ain't saying the name, but it's good.
Alcoholic, why are you drinking it? I mean, that's some JV moonshine shit.
It tastes good, and it's not water.
Oh my God. Look at Tony. Tony's over there having a fucking field day. So. Tony, what
is
the fuck
Phoenix
is going
old
on
enough to have real beer?
Wow, Phoenix, are you old enough to have real beer? Bill.
As of yesterday, yes.
Oh shit.
Happy fucking birthday then.
I'm joking.
I know, you fucking asshole.
But no, it's like I can't go back to Alaska for just the booking sake. And I mean, it's whatever. I don't want to go back anyways. And then Washington's kind of weird. Like obviously I can go to Northwest Pro, looking at you, JD. But everywhere else, it's like, nah, there's no Phoenix Kid on this show. Well, in Oregon, I don't know what the fuck's up with Oregon. Let
me tell you something about Oregon. There's going to be a major announcement next week with BCW Worldwide. And I'm going to tell you right now, if this announcement goes the way it's supposed to, it's going to piss off a whole lot of people. Tony, you and I will talk once the podcast is over. But I will tell you,
I'm already pissed.
It's going to fucking shut the system.
I'm mad.
Why are you mad?
I'm mad. I got a reputation I don't even know about it, apparently.
Hey, well, here, let me do this. Let me send a text to find out what that reputation is all about.
Right? Who we texting? If
I throw no names out there. I put no one out.
I'm just saying. Because if it's who I think it is, I know, and then
you know what? Tony just came back on, and just echo right back.
Damn it, Tony.
Okay, so now Tony's muted again. Look, now he's muted, and there's no echo. God damn you, Tony.
Tony's the producer tonight.
Tony is the guy. Tony is the technical He's the technical wizard here on the podcast, and right now Tony is not fucking being technical. Tony, log back out and log back in. Yeah. Hey, Petrov knows. I talked to Petrov by the way, Petrov, thank you very much for coming to help me with that hot tub yesterday. Petrov knows people are gonna be mega pissed when they find this out.
That's what I'm talking about. Piss them all off.
It's going down, brothers and sisters. It's going down. Look, we're gonna go to a quick commercial break, and we're gonna get Tony ass back on here. Thank you very much for joining us here on the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast. We'll be right back.
Professional wrestling is one of the toughest sports going today. If you ever dreamed of being a professional wrestler, then former WWE superstar and World Tag Team Champion Sir Mo of the famed tag team Men on a Mission invites you, yes, you, to join his Bumps and Bruises Academy. Now in 2 locations in Carrollton, Texas, and Sherwood, Arkansas. Allow Sir Mo and his head coach, Dante Smiley, and other coaches to get you on the road to an exciting and rewarding career. Classes forming now for your shot. Contact Sir Mo at 704-819-7312 or fill out an information questionnaire now. Don't wait, make your dreams come true today by joining the Bumps and Bruises Pro Wrestling Academy.
Hi, this is James Beard with SWE Fury, and you're watching the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast.
Okay, I just gotta say this real quick before we go any further. Andrea the fucking Giant is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. That's not Andrea, that's Toby. Andrea the Giant is in the house. Andrea, shout out to Andrea the Giant. She is the tallest, most agile woman in all of professional wrestling, and she beats the hell out of men too. Just Exciting has been waiting for this BCW announcement because he is the BCW Worldwide Champion, and I completely understand why you were ready for this. I will hit you up once the podcast is over and tell you a little bit about something.
I'm sure those out there. He's only champion because I'm somewhat banned in Oregon. I'm just
what the hell? What are you calling Just Exciting out? Is that what you're doing?
I don't put words in my mouth.
I'm calling Just Exciting out? You're saying that if you were in Oregon, you would challenge him for the championship.
If I was in Oregon, he wouldn't be the champion.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is that you would come back to Oregon and beat Just Exciting for the JD. Is that what you heard?
That's what I heard.
I'm just saying.
Anyone in the comments? Anyone in the comments?
Champion,
did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that?
I'm just saying that the championship has worldwide in it, right?
Drew.
I am Mr. Worldwide as far as we're concerned.
Oh no, I don't even like Pitbull, man. That guy has no talent. Oh man, I'm probably gonna get some hate mail for that shit.
Just for that,
some hate tweets
when I come up.
All right, for real though. Look, this is what we're gonna do. Tony says he thinks he's got it. Let's bring him back online. Tony.
Do we have an echo?
Testing. We have no echo, ladies and gentlemen.
You know,
echo.
You want to know what the problem was?
Oh my God, what was it?
I had Zoom running in the background.
You asshat.
I was in a meeting earlier for work and I forgot that I fucking had Zoom on.
Oh my God, this guy. Look, Just Exciting just said this. Oh, look at that.
God.
Oh, so I hear, this is what I hear. And I want to ask you people that are listening on the podcast or they're watching on Facebook, Twitch, on YouTube, ones that are listening on iHeartRadio, all these other great places we are. Who heard Phoenix Kid call out Just Exciting? Someone in the comments. Shane said he heard it. Oh!
Phoenix
now
is raising his hand.
Now
So.
Phoenix said he's dead. So you're calling him out?
Screw
Are you
it.
saying Justix is a bitch? Is
not?
that what you're saying? Man. Oh wow. The hand is right. Man, he said when the hand goes up, the mouth goes shut. Oh my God. Look, JD, let's talk about what Northwest Pro is doing right now because Phoenix don't get himself in a lot of trouble because
Yes, he is.
Yes, just give it time.
there it is. Just say so. I hear him. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go, JD Mason, real quick. Northwest Pro. I know you were talking about it before we had technical difficulties.
Yeah, we had the echo, so now we don't got the echo no more. No more Zoom meetings in the background, right, Tony?
He was watching. He was really looking at a fucking OnlyFans page. That's what he was.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
We aren't supposed to talk about that, damn it.
Yeah, man. This Friday at the we return home to the Key Peninsula Civic Center with the Best in the Northwest tournament. This is the fourth one we've done.
Wait, stop. How can you have the best in the Northwest when the franchise isn't on the show?
Easy. We have a trophy that says the Best in the Northwest 2021.
Okay, so you have a trophy.
Fair enough.
You have a
I
trophy.
mean, there's your answer. There's your answer.
Okay, so
yeah, you don't get a belt. Like it's a turn. It's like King of the Ring, right? We don't give out a dildo and a crown. We give out trophies.
Look. Okay, it was one time in one match that a dildo appeared in a BCW ring, and I feel sorry for the simple fact that the dildo went down Billy Moon's throat.
Damn, you have Ron Von Hess in your ring?
Oh God.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, so we got the Best in the Northwest tournament Friday, and then we got the Mall Brawl Saturday.
Okay.
Love those back-to-back shows.
Back-to-back. Every month. Every month we're going to be doing back-to-back shows at the end of every month. And then we're going to be starting a women's promotion called Glamour in July.
Nice.
Are there participation trophies?
What, for the women's promotion? No, there's a belt for that.
I'm winning that too. Yeah.
I'll never forget the dildo moment. That was hilarious. Oh my God. It really was.
It really was.
Shout out to Billy Moon taking on 10 inches. Anyway, we're going to get demonetized.
By the way, are
tonight.
we just going to ignore this comment, by the way? Are we just going to ignore this? Can we stop? Okay, can we stop ragging on David Arquette? Hasn't the man suffered enough after almost getting his throat slit by Nick Gage?
Okay, so here's the thing. Okay, in California, there's this wrestler named Mr. California.
Oh God, no!
And he thinks he calls himself the hardcore enforcer. So during and we talked about it last week on the show last week when we celebrated New Jack. Remember I told you I cut my hand and New Jack said he was going to slice this dude up? It was Mr. California.
Oh, God.
California walked around and was like, I am fucking the most hardcore guy in this business and I'll fuck anybody up. And Jack was like, oh, really? Look at this. And he pulls those claws out and I'm like, oh, fuck, someone's going to die. Someone is going to fucking die.
Oh, God.
So in retrospect, he almost died. And just like David Arquette, the only difference between David Arquette and Mr. California is that David Arquette actually has some skill. So,
yeah,
I mean,
he's not that bad of a worker. I mean, he's competent enough that, you can put on a pretty good match. Now, I've never seen Mr. California.
You don't want to.
I was going to say, I don't know that I want to see Mr. California.
Look. Think of the shittiest wrestler you've ever seen in your career. Just think of the shittiest guy. Like, we're talking about not like the drizzling shits, but like the I have diarrhea and can't stop shitting shits.
I can think of a few.
Okay, those guys are way better. Those guys are fucking WWE fucking legends.
Well, okay, so Phoenix knows one that I'm thinking of exactly for sure, and there's no way.
Yes, he's
look,
better.
Look, even Petrov knows you've already said his name too much. Petrov knows him too. Anyway, so the Mall Brawl, there obviously aren't any participation trophies for the Best of the Northwest.
Nope, just one trophy. Just one.
Trophy. Okay, and it says Best of the Northwest 2021.
21. That's the year we're in, is it not? I'm pretty sure.
I mean, shit. It seems like last year it never really happened.
I know.
That's fair.
Yeah. So what happens if I want to come and defend my title against that trophy? I mean,
the trophy it's a once a year thing, right? So it's like King of the Ring, and that's like
they just
you don't put up the King of the Ring crown and dildo up for grabs. You know what I mean?
Unless it's a very, very special occasion, right?
Exactly. But it's every year there's a new Best in the Northwest crown. It's like every year there's a new King of the Ring crown, or maybe not so much every year, but
yeah,
so on and so forth. Yeah, it's our version of King of the Ring.
Who was the last year champion?
The last time we haven't done one since 2017 or 18, and Sonny O'Mara was the last one to win it.
Oh, okay. Well, Shane says he wants to be part of the show because he wants to have a dildo on the pole match.
Oh God!
Of course he does.
Shane, you're a fucking sicko, Shane. This is why people don't like you, Shane. Shane's gonna overdose on Blue Chew.
Like him way too much.
He's gonna overdose on Blue Chew one of these days. I just know it.
You would think he already has. I mean,
he's like, those candies are great. Those are candies.
Yeah, Zach Winters. Apparently, Shane is sporting a 14-incher. So hey,
that's why he always passes out. Gotcha.
Hey, Shane will lose that match on purpose. Oh man, ladies and gentlemen that are just now watching this for the very first time, I apologize. We normally don't get this. Yeah, that's a lie. Yeah, we do. That's a lie.
I was gonna say, what the fuck are you talking about?
You come on.
Like, you guys can't blame me. This is my first time on the show. You can't blame me.
You come watch this podcast, and I tell you right now, ladies and gentlemen, we bring you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. No sugarcoating, no bullshit.
This is like my third time on. I'm chilling this time.
Yeah. The last time you were on, there was a life and death challenge to you. Like the whole world was ready for this challenge. People were texting me, blowing me up, saying that they would pay money to watch your match. Like they were like, we will pay for this match to happen. We really want to see this match happen. And man, everyone was let down. People were crying in the streets.
Bro,
Mount Vesuvius blew up again.
Right, it was so bad. Like my phone was blowing up, and I'm just like, y'all chill, just dial that shit down. Like, wait a
fuck. You guys were trending worldwide. Legit, you guys were trending. People were like you have no idea. Like it was constant. Like the whole dude, they need to fight. They need to fight. Everyone wants to see it. Dude, people were like, I will put. Look, I had a guy message us and said he will put all of his stimulus checks on the line.
Damn.
Oh my god. I don't know, man. It's crazy. People loved it. But JD,
not worth it.
I know, man, that you got a lot of stuff going on. You just came back from, like I said, from there in Alaska, and just doing your thing. And you said you were down at Dive. I know that's in Salt Lake City.
Yep.
Where else have you been?
I went to Rocky Mountain Pro in Denver a couple times.
I saw
if you guys haven't seen Rocky Mountain Pro, like, you guys are missing out. It is a fantastic product. It's a fantastic crew of people. We got a couple of the Rocky Mountain Pro guys coming up for the Mall Brawl. The former Rocky Mountain Pro champion Atiba will be up, and then Balaam Lynx will also be here. Both super talented guys, great people, great human beings, just fantastic workers. I can't say enough good things about these guys. I really can't.
Okay. All right. So give us the rundown. Give us the card. Give us the date, the time, all the deets on this whole show that you're playing on right now. We want to know what Northwest Pro is all about.
Both shows, as a matter of fact, since you're going
as a matter of fact, both shows.
So Friday night, the doors open at 6:30. Show starts at 7. Actually, Friday and Saturday, both shows 6:30. Doors 7:30 or 7 o'clock bell time. The first round, if I remember correctly, there's a mystery opponent taking on Randy Zellers. I will be wrestling the Lumberjack. Mikey the Mustache Selleck will be taking on Darren Guin. And then,
did you say Mikey the Mustache?
Yeah, Mikey the Mustache
I've heard
Selleck.
I've heard that name before. Okay.
And then Christopher Isaac will be taking on Chris Marks, and that's the first round.
Nice.
Okay, so let's see.
Progresses from there, and then the next night
wait.
the
No.
Moonshine.
Don't give us a second night. Don't give us a second night.
Let's and JB versus Randy and Ryzik. Randy Zellers and Christopher Ryzik.
Okay.
Mikey the Mustache Selleck will be taking on Chris Marks. Darren Guin will be taking on the Lumberjack. I will be wrestling Balaam Lynx. And then Jared Savage will be defending the NWP title against Atiba.
Okay, now wait a second. You said Chris Marks.
It sounds like the shows are not necessarily connected, so you don't really have a spoiler for the other. So
no,
wait. He mentioned Chris Marks. Now, is Chris Marks, is that everybody's favorite homeboy?
Not
everybody's favorite homeboy.
No. No, wrong Chris.
Okay. I just want to make sure, because I was really confused for a second. I was like, wait a minute, he said Chris Marks, but this guy used to go around and calls him. What did he call himself?
You booked him. You should know.
Hey!
You booked him. You should
man.
know.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't book shit. I book flights. That's about it, man. I don't book shit.
That's such a great line, though. What? You should know. You booked him. It's your problem now.
Oh, God damn it. Phoenix, you're such an asshole. I swear.
I think we broke JD's camera.
Oh my God.
We did.
JD dropped off the face of the earth. You don't know what the fuck is going on now. I was just confused for a second.
I think we need to explain this one. I think there's people who are looking like, what the fuck are you guys talking about?
For the people who are watching right now and the people who are listening, in the world of professional wrestling, some people, I shouldn't say some people, I don't want to say you people either, because that's kind of bad. Some people, they how can I say this? They steal gimmick infringement. Okay, gimmick infringement. There's a gentleman by the name of Chris. I'm not gonna say his last name because I don't throw him under the bus. But Chris decided that he wanted to stop being a feature attraction and he wanted to be a gangster. But instead of being a gangster, he basically put some braids in his hair and some overalls. So I don't know if he was a redneck gangster. I don't know if he was
I was gonna say, what the
hillbilly
fuck?
gangster. I don't know what it was because no thugs or gangsters are wearing fucking full on overalls and braids and calling themselves everybody's homeboy. So when you said Chris Marks, I just automatically that name. I mean, I don't know. I'm actually googling Chris Marks right now just to make sure that I'm not fucked up.
It's him.
You can look up his Facebook page, Chris Marks. It's KRISMARX.
Okay,
Yeah, he's a masked wrestler.
What's the dude you're talking about? I know who you're talking about.
You know who I'm talking about? God damn it! Look. I'll put it this way. You know who I'm talking about when it's. God damn it,
is it bad that I know who he's talking about and I didn't even know?
A ghetto moonshiner. What the fuck?
He's got like that 90s Rey Mysterio look, only without the horns.
Oh my god. Cosmo's dying right now because he knows. He fucking knows. Look, this dude. Look. This dude was so over, bro. He was so over. He came on the podcast, and like we have a lot of fun on the podcast. Like this is a serious show sometimes, but we like to have fun. This dude's wife came on the podcast and was in the comments. she won the fucking gold medal. It was awesome.
Well, I don't think Chris Chris has.
Whoa.
Yeah. We're not gonna.
I already sang the goddamn thing song. God damn it.
He did. I heard it,
bro.
He doesn't have hair of gold like their mother, though. That's the only.
Oh
thing.
my god. Yeah.
He did have the curls going for a while, though.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess I don't know. We should, we shouldn't talk bad about this gentleman. I mean, he talked bad about the Northwest.
I would like to say that I haven't said anything bad about him.
No, absolutely not.
Well, who are you talking about?
No, I'm talking around.
I would like to say I've said negative things about him, and I don't give a fuck.
Phoenix, you're a whole different breed.
To be fair,
look, listen. This is my whole stance on it. This is my stance on it. Like, honestly, if he wants to do whatever he wants to do, that's cool. That's fine. I get that. My issue is you're the champion in one promotion, you're a featured attraction in another promotion, and you don't have enough of the professional sense to leave things the right way when you're in good standing with these places. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
It's the age. It's the age of professional wrestling right now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just gonna shoot right now. Okay, we haven't done this in a while, Tony, and we've been shying away from it. But I'm gonna bring it back for one night only. The shooting hour. Here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna shoot the shit. We're gonna be honest about everything. We're not gonna sugarcoat anything. Here's the thing: in the world of professional wrestling, you never burn bridges.
No.
You go up that ladder. And you be nice to everyone when you're going up the ladder because guess what? You're going to have to see them on your way down. Now, if you're 2 years in the business, and you're burning people, I know, I'm just like, I don't understand it. I don't understand it because now this person isn't getting booked anywhere. So now you're wasting. It's like getting a job at. Let's say getting a job at a bank.
Yeah.
You start out as a teller. You work your way up. You become the bank manager.
Yep.
And then you go into corporate. So when you're in corporate, do you shit on the people that worked in the bank with you? No, you don't. It looks like JD lost. We lost JD.
We'll see if we can get him back on. But yeah, so I have no issue whatsoever with Mr. Brady whatsoever. I don't even have any, if he's going to change the persona, change the, the moniker and all that, all the power to him. But when you're not even acknowledging the promotions, the people that have giving you an opportunity to
Exactly.
do your craft, to shine, that's a problem. That is a considerable problem. And yeah, you just don't do that.
And that's the reason why I brought it up, because I mean, when he said Chris Marks, that totally just like threw me off for a second.
Yeah.
But apparently, Chris Marks is a masked wrestler, and he has been around for a while, actually. So damn,
Yes,
I feel
he
really bad
has.
now. The masked nightmare of the Pacific Northwest. Okay,
Yep.
I'm gonna get some of his gear. He's the American Kaiju. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so going back to what we were talking about, shooting on people. Like honestly, like I try to be very professional when it comes to things like that, but then there's sometimes people just do things that totally throw me off. Like things don't add up. I'm one of those people that we will help you get to where you are in this business. You never burn bridges. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening to this podcast, even in general life, never burn bridges. Never talk shit. Because guess what? It comes back on you.
Absolutely.
Enough said.
And let me go ahead and chime in on this one. As someone who has burned many bridges at one point or another, my biggest thing when I heard about the situation, I was just like, yeah, I've worked with these people before. Granted, we didn't always agree on everything, but eventually we all came around and talked things out, and it was done. That was it. Granted, sometimes it may have taken a year or two to get over whatever it was, but we came back around, we worked it out, and everything's good now. My issue is this man's pretty much burnt bridges to the point where it's probably not repairable, and that's where I'm like, okay, you don't want to acknowledge the people that gave you an opportunity, cool, whatever. That's on you, but at the same time, don't disrespect these people and be like just dropping belts because you want to be thug nasty and all this other shit, like do things the right way.
I love it. You know what else I love? Damn it, TJ, I love you, man. That is awesome. That's great.
He said I was going to drop weight and steal his cruiserweight belt. His wife didn't. You know what? But here's the thing, though. His wife had to approve of all his championship matches. So, yeah.
Oh, he was mad because he found out I was going to come up and take that belt from him. That's why.
Okay, guys, look. Let's stop. This is still Mental Health Awareness Month, ladies and gentlemen. We still have a few more days.
And you know what? Yeah, those matches that you had with Chris were fucking great.
I had a great match with Chris. Chris actually pinned me in a tag match. Like he's not bad. That's the thing.
He's not bad at all. He's really talented.
I think he's really talented. I just think that he went the wrong way, and I think he just went the wrong way with the way he went about shitting on people.
He's got the wrong people in his ear. That's what it is.
It's not Cleveland,
Yeah. And, he had just come back from, he was over at School of Morton in Tennessee, which is great opportunity.
He went to North Dakota.
Anyone. He went to North Dakota. So, he was getting himself out there. And then, I don't know.
It is, like I said, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Sometimes people put themselves in a situation where they totally can burn themselves. It's almost like this. It's like being in a relationship. If you're in a relationship with someone, right? And let's just say, like, you're in a relationship, but you're in a relationship in person, but on social media, you're a totally different person. You're not in a relationship with social media. You're out there for everyone to know and everyone to, like, you know what I mean? Like, how can I say it without being really, really, really shitty? You should never have to pretend to be someone that you're not to get somewhere that you want to go. Because at the end of the day, people are going to see right through the facade. They're going to see through they're going to see you for who you really are. And sometimes who you really are is a shitty person.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's very true.
And I'm not even doing so much. I'm not even going to go so far as say that, that Chris is a shitty person. It's very well maybe that he's just getting really, really terrible advice from people. Um, just having the wrong people in your ear telling you that, that these things will advance your career when it's literally the opposite is the truth.
Well, here's my thing too, Tony. Okay, Phoenix, you too. If I told you, hey man, I'm going to get you bookings all over the country. Okay, I'm gonna get you bookings all over the country. It's gonna not cost you a dime. All I want you to do is I want you to go over there and I want you to represent where you came from. Are you gonna go over there and shit talk the place where you just came from?
Fuck no.
No.
Are you gonna go over there and be like, oh no, fuck those guys. Those guys are pieces of shit. And then come back like, oh man, I was so excited to be there with you for you. No, it doesn't work that way.
No, it doesn't.
No.
Petrov said it best, man. Be who you're gonna be. Just make sure you're being you. That's real shit. That is real shit, man.
Yep.
Authenticity does matter, Petrov. It does. It matters a whole lot.
It really does.
I live my life like this. I say what I do and I do what I say.
Yep. The crazy thing about it, and to kind of veer into some positive.
Sure.
If you do the right thing in the business, people are going to realize that. Case in point, I'm going to Paradigm next week, and the new trend is to do the sponsors and everything. A promotion I've never worked for, No Ring North up in Canada, they're sponsoring me, and I've never worked for them ever. So obviously, I'm doing something right for them to be willing to put their name on me and say, "Hey, we believe in this dude. Let's make sure he gets paid. Let's make sure that he's representing our brand in this tournament."
And we're definitely going to have to get you back on the show right after that Paradigm show happens, because I want to hear just the whole stylistic difference, because I know that, you're basically, this is what you're made for, this UWFI style.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people, they can't really relate to this. They're probably not going to know what we're talking about here. So that pancrase, UWFI, semi-shoot style that you and I are both big fans of. So I want to pick your brain about that, when that show happens.
Right. And just to give you a little smidget of it, because I've already done it once. And that episode's on IWTV. I don't remember which episode is off the top of my head. Either way, wrestling Alex Kane, it was cool because, granted, it's a short match. Those matches aren't going to last 5 minutes. But, I mean, you're going to get everything you want. You want big slams. You want big strikes. You want crazy submissions. You're going to see all of that in that style. And with this being the Super Middleweight Grand Prix, everybody's under 187 pounds. So, I mean, you're going to see some of the smallest, but some of the fastest men and women in there doing whatever they got to do to try to take this belt home.
Yeah, and not just with the one of my favorite promotions of all times is Battle Arts, and they were able to seamlessly combine that UWFI, that Pancraton style with traditional pro wrestling, to where it was just unlike anything I'd ever seen before. So that being one of my favorite promotions, I want to see more stuff like that, and it sounds like Paradigm is kind of going in that direction. I want to see more promotions. I want to see more individual matches like that. So I'm definitely looking forward to it.
And just a cheap plug for them. I haven't finished watching the show yet, but they just released their show from last Friday, Terminal Combat, which is 5 minute UFWI rules. If nobody wins in 5 minutes, goes to a straight hardcore match.
Yep.
Wow. No pins, knockout, submission, or TKO. And
that's the stuff I love.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I've watched like 2 of the matches so far. It's amazing. Like, I was so mad that I couldn't get on that specific show.
I know, that would have been like the perfect perfect element for you.
Right, but I've already put it out there. If I win this super middleweight Grand Prix and win this belt, every match is terminal combat, and I don't care if somebody else wants to bring me into a different promotion. It's the same rules. If you don't know the style, you're gonna get smoked.
Yeah, and in fact, another friend of the show, Matt Makowski, he's been taking part at Paradigm as well. So
Weapon X.
That's right. Matt's a good guy, and he's probably watching this right now because he likes to watch our podcast. So shout out to my boy Matt. So real quick question: BCW Worldwide has a No Limits Hardcore champion.
Yes.
The wonderful Zach Winters. So we already know that you called out Just Exciting. Petrov says he'll see you in July.
Yep.
I'm assuming that's at Crimson Cup.
Where are we going in July?
You don't know your bookings for July? Damn. Okay.
I have a lot of
something about.
I'm trying to figure out which one.
Petrov mentioned something about. I think it was Vegas or Reno coming up. I don't know if that.
I know which one he's talking about.
Said Vegas.
I know which one he's talking about.
Okay, there it is.
Yeah.
I know he was talking about that.
Yeah.
Speaking of Vegas, I heard that Cauliflower
Shit, did we
Alley
say something we weren't supposed to?
I heard that Cauliflower Alley was going to be banging in Vegas, and I do know for a fact that BCW Worldwide has a match at the 2-night event. Also,
I was going to say,
sponsored by the OIWA.
Yes.
Oh, I'm getting my title shot in Vegas? Hell yeah.
Oh, you want a title shot? Everybody wants a title shot.
You put the open challenge out.
I'm glad. I'm about to go on Twitter right now and be like, open challenge anybody. I don't care who it is. Somebody, mama going to come down from the crowd. Fucking Chris's wife's going to come out of the fucking crowd.
So wait. Let's run it back. You were talking about Zach Winters. Let's run it back.
Yeah.
So Zach Winters is a No Limits Hardcore champion, and I happen to know the booker at BCW Worldwide. He's a pretty cool dude. I talk to him a lot. I'm pretty sure I can give him a little nudge to book you versus wonderful Zach Winters in a title versus title if you're interested.
Well, that's assuming I win this middleweight title and he can make weight. But outside of that, I will say this, and you can nudge just to the booker. I know BCW has their No Limits title, which I've competed for before.
Mm-hmm.
Believe that was the first time we used light tubes in BCW.
Yeah, I remember that.
I believe so. Yes.
People were not happy.
Yeah, the booker wasn't happy.
A lot of people weren't happy.
He was pissed. I was like, that shit's poison.
I got a 3-hour car ride of one of the competitors in the main event not being happy. Nonetheless. So I will definitely take Zach Winters up on the offer if he wanted to run it. You know, it doesn't even have to be a title match. We could just run it, just beat the shit out of each other. However, there is a challenge I would like to make.
You want to challenge JD Mason? I knew it. I fucking knew it.
I mean,
you know what? My phone worked just in time to hear it too. I think Tony over there hates me or something. Now my phone ain't working.
No, it ain't JD. Me and JD have run it before. We're good. We got a while before we got to run it back. There is a specific title that I've won in BCW for quite some time, but the booker was like, "Nah, we ain't doing all that." And that's that women's title because let's be real. Let's be real. Hold on. Hear me out.
Can you lay an egg, Phoenix?
I will be laying eggs shortly. Look, hear me out. We got a women's title.
Okay.
The Pacific Northwest is lacking in women's competitors. So we're always having to bring people in. So why not bring in someone that's going to represent that title with a little bit more pride and a little bit more prestige and a little bit more beauty?
So wait. Are you saying that you're the hottest woman in the Northwest? Is that what you're trying to say?
I am saying that I am the hottest person in the Pacific Northwest. Yes.
Shit.
Okay, ladies of the Pacific Northwest, Phoenix has just called you guys out. I mean, he's saying he's hotter than all you chicks. Next thing you know, he'll be having an OnlyFans out there. Phoenix Kid After Dark.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Pay that money, baby.
Skinamax real soon.
Right. Popping blue chews like they're Skittles.
I'm just saying, after I win that women's title, hint, hint, nudge, nudge, we can run that title versus title real quick.
Hey.
So wait. You're saying if the booker, that cool ass dude, books you against the women and you win the women's title, that you'll defend the women's title and No Limits Hardcore Championship?
Because it will no longer be the women's title. It will be the non-binary title.
Non-binary. Okay, I got you. I got you. Okay. So you're saying that you want a non-binary championship,
right? In order for me to do that, I have to defeat the women of the Pacific Northwest and get that title off of them. Because I feel like we should represent all people, and everybody should get the opportunity. Not just the women of this division. How come the women get their own separate division, but then they can run up and get men's titles too? Why can't it be the other way around?
Wow. Okay.
He has a
He
point.
does have a point. Man.
I mean, think about it. It's cool when a woman wins a man's title, right? Everybody's like, oh, great, she's so whatever. Nothing wrong with that. But how about a man of equal size or even smaller than the current women's champion, beating her for the belt?
I mean, we have open weight championships. I don't think anybody has come up with an open gender championship as of yet.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure that Sizzling Stan probably has something about something like that at his intergender promotion.
He does have the. It's specifically marked as a show-specific championship, not necessarily an open gender championship, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I mean, I can see that. So, Phoenix, let me ask you this: you want to create an intergender title? Okay, intergender championship. I can see that. I can totally see that.
I can see it. Yeah.
I can totally see that. And you're being very what's what I'm looking for here? Very very point blank about it. Like that's what you want. Mm-hmm. I'm down with it. If you can figure out a way to do that, because I remember like I worked in California with people like Candice LeRae when she was doing those guerrilla warfare matches with the Young Bucks and things like that, like super kick to the face with fucking cleats and like. Yeah. But then you got Andre the Giant who beats dudes up on the regular. You got Shane who gets beat up on the regular. So would you face Sunny Days? Would you face Miss Sarah? Would you face Megan Nicole Desire? Would you face who else works in the Northwest? That's a lady that's of no MJ Aurora or CJ Payne, whatever the hell she calls herself this week. Would you face her? Would you face Lila Lodge?
To answer that question, not only would I face them, I would face them in a match where I'm not even going to pin them. I'm going to make them quit.
Oh, so wait. So now you're saying you're going to submit women.
No pinfalls allowed for Phoenix Kid. I want to make them quit. They feel like they're badasses. You want to be a badass, then let's be a badass then. Let's go.
Okay. So with that being said, ladies, if you feel like your badassery has been called into question, Phoenix Kid is calling you out. Now, since Phoenix Kid is calling people out, he's already called out one of his winners. He's called out Just Exciting. He was a bitch. He said Shane was a bitch. He's calling Shane out. I know he said when JD was off the mic, when JD was off the air, he was like, I wrestled JD too. He's scared of me.
Yeah, I would imagine he said he'd probably run right through me.
Oh yeah, like a hot knife through butter, baby. Like he was like, I'll smear it on his ass too. And I'm like, whoa, hold on now.
Jesus.
Go a little too far here.
Too far.
No, but for real, man. Let's honestly, man. I look forward to the day that I get to see JD Mason versus Phoenix Kid. I get to see Petrov, Phoenix Kid, death match. I remember one time you were on a podcast. You said you wrestled in a fucking junkyard.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you explain to the fans that are listening to this podcast right now and the ones that are watching? They're like, "What the fuck did he just say? A junkyard?" Please explain to me. Please explain to them fans what we're talking about.
So there's a promotion in Mexico. They run about an hour north of Mexico City. It's called Zona 23, and all their shows are in a legitimate junkyard. Now, when I went, I thought this was a gimmick, so I went the day before. I went a couple days before to do other stuff too, but I was there as they're setting up this venue with the forklifts, moving the cars around so they can put the ring in. Watch them put up the ring. Watch them get all the cars set up for specific stuff, and then 600 plus people pile up into this junkyard, and they're having Lucha Extrema matches, and there's people jumping off of cars. The show I was on, somebody got powerbombed through the back of a windshield.
Aren't you ever getting tetanus?
I was good. I was good. No, I jumped off of a 13-foot box truck. That was crazy.
Yep, I remember that.
Yeah, it was fun. Good times. But yeah, it's a real junkyard. It's not a gimmick. It's a legit thing.
So like legit people are like, "Hey man, I just found a basket full of shitty diapers over here." Like that kind of like that?
No, like a car. So it's like a car junkyard.
Like a scrap yard.
It's like a pull apart.
Yeah.
Oh my god, these guys are wrestling a fucking pick apart.
Yeah.
Just like taking a back drop on a hubcap.
Exactly.
I'm so down.
You guys are all. Look,
I remember somebody went through the back window of one of those cars. That was pretty goddamn nasty.
So Sadaka powerbombed. I forget the girl's name, but yeah, she drove her through the back of that car. It was funny because I was the match before that.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Phoenix, but that power bomb through the back window was like the first 4 minutes of the match.
Oh my god!
It's pretty early in the match, yeah.
Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen, this is the crazy shit you hear on the Roundtable.
And they accuse you of killing the business. Holy shit!
Yeah, and you guys are killing the business. What the hell, man? Like these guys over here wrestling in a fucking junkyard with cars and all kind of random shit. And you're killing the business,
right?
I don't think a lot of people know this, but I've only been wrestling like 6 months, so.
So here's a funny story, and JD will remember this. So I send the match to JD once I get back to the States. I send the match to him. He's watching it, and the first thing he asked me, how did it feel to get slammed on a windshield? My response was, when did I get slammed on a windshield? I had to go back to realize I got the Death Valley driver on a windshield.
Oh my god.
That is 100% fact, because I was like, I'd be so fucking pissed if someone just pulled a windshield out and gave me a Death Valley driver on it with no warning. And he goes, I didn't get hit with a windshield.
This is what I want to do. This is what I want to do. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this show and you're in the comments right now, I want you to comment yes or no. Would you like to watch next week, live on the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast, the sickest show that this guy Phoenix Kid did? I want to watch your match. I want to really see someone wrestling in a fucking junkyard.
I would definitely like to watch that again. Absolutely.
Oh, look who's in the chat. Wonderful Zach.
Hey!
Hey!
Zach, let me tell you something, Zach. I'm about to be up in here like Boston. It's about to be a tea party because shit about to get spilled. Zach, the Phoenix Kid called you a bitch. Said your No Limits Hardcore Championship is nothing compared to him, and that he would come on you like
he will come on you, Zach. He will come on you, and you're not ready for the amount of cum that's going to come on you, Zach.
I couldn't get it out. What wrestler? What famous promo was that from?
Oh God, fuck! I can't remember the guy's name.
Brock Lesnar. He goes, "I'm gonna come for you, boy, and I'm coming for you hard."
No.
That was one of them.
It was an old promo. Look, let's talk about the crazy shit that's happened, man.
God, this wasn't
like,
the.
He was like, "I'm gonna come on you like no man has ever come on you before."
Oh, you're thinking of the Von Erichs. Because he was in a barn and he said, "You've touched me in a way that you've never touched me before."
Magnum TA and the Horseman.
It was Magnum TA. That's right.
It was Magnum TA and the Horseman. Look, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes these promos get a little out of hand. Look, if you watch WWE wrestling about 4 weeks ago, Braun Strowman walks. He kicks the door in. He kicks the door in to MVP's office, and he goes into MVP and he goes, "I'm gonna fuck Bobby Lashley." And I just said, "Did he just say that on TV? Like he really said that on TV?"
Somebody was sleeping on the dump button that night.
Somebody did not dump it, and I just understand why he said that. Like the context was out of nowhere.
Because he wants to fucking bad. Real bad.
I was just like, is he serious?
He wants to reenact Scene from Oz with him, probably. It'd be my guess.
My God.
Speaking of which.
Oh my God. See, look, man. But anyway, Zach. So Zach, the comment basically Phoenix said was he's gonna beat you like a piñata at Cinco de Mayo.
He said that. I heard it.
Let me ask this question because I don't know what the state commission there allows and doesn't allow. Zach, how do you feel about no rope barbed wire?
Oh.
I know Oregon has had a no rope barbed wire match in the past. I know it's been done before. Man.
Can you imagine promoting the show?
I'll get in on that. I have a roll of barbed wire in my garage.
Is it that same one that I bought like 2 years ago?
Oh yeah, I still have I still got like 2,000 feet of it.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
I don't get it. Oh man. Okay, so look. Zach says he's been begging for it, but certain bookers tell you what, Zach? No, I know for a fact. If you want to do this right now, if you want to go on the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast and set up this incredible match, I know a booker that will let you do it. Of course, we can probably call Pick Apart too and see if they'll let you do it in their fucking junkyard.
Yes.
As long as everyone has their tetanus shots, I mean, shit. I don't see
barbed wire in a junkyard. That would be amazing.
Who would pay for that, though? That's the thing. What crazy individual would pay for that?
Oh, we get some. You make some money.
There's some
I would be afraid to go watch a show like that.
There's some really sick people in this state, you know.
I mean, it's Portland. It's Oregon. Yes. Well, let me tell you, no junkyards. He doesn't. No junkyards. I don't want Hep C.
I concede to that. That's fine. I'm down with no barbed wire though.
Okay, so right here, right now on the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast, I'm telling you right now, we're gonna talk about this and we're gonna push the fuck out of the show. If you, Phoenix Kid, are challenging the wonderful one, Zach Winters, to a no rope barbed wire match, I will make sure that I get with that promoter, that booker, that cool dude that I'll be talking about. I'll get with that dude and I will beg him to give you guys that match. But it has to be agreed right here, right now on the podcast. So Zach Winters, if you agree, say yes in the comments. Oh shit, he was quick. He said, let's do it. Okay, now what about you?
Let's go. Let's run it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the gauntlet has been thrown. Phoenix Kid, wonderful Zach Winters, no rope barbed wire match in Portland. Oh my God. Can you imagine? What if we streamed it live on the Roundtable Podcast?
Fuck yeah.
So here's the
make some money off of this. Let's go.
We will stream it live on the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast Facebook group. You have to become a member.
Where you actually have to pay to get in.
I'm down with it. If you're down with it, Phoenix, Zach's down with it. Fuck. We'll let JD be the referee.
I'm down.
JD like the violent shit. I'm just gonna be the one behind the camera watching because I'm not trying.
I promise I won't staple anybody hard.
I
won't staple anybody hard. Same as you won't staple anybody after giving them a blue chew.
That's I got
it.
Blue chew.
I got a question for Zach. I got a question for Zach. So I know he's a hardcore individual, and I know he's a tough son of a bitch. Let's cut the pinfalls out of it. One of us got to quit.
Wow.
Okay.
So now, Zach, what he's saying is, you're scared because you want to do a wrestling match, and he wants to do a death match. So, Zach, it sounds to me like Phoenix is calling you a bitch. I'm just saying. Did you hear that, JD?
I did.
Hey, what about you, Tony? Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard it.
Man, I mean, God, Zach, don't let him. Zach, listen to me, Zach. Listen to me. In my smooth jazz voice, Zach, listen to me. You need to say yes. Or go fuck yourself, one or the other, I don't care.
Or the latter.
Or the latter, either or. But I know Zach is contemplating because it has been a minute since. I mean, it is now 11:14. Zach's last comment was 9:11. It is now 9:14. So Zach has had 3 whole minutes to mull this over.
All you gotta do is say yes.
Oh my God! And go fuck yourself.
Yes, and go fuck yourself.
This is
I
a family
love
show,
it.
sir.
This is why we have Zach Winters as part of the the podcast. He brings the funny.
Yes,
all right,
he
so it's
does.
official. Zach Winters versus Phoenix Kid in a no rope barbed wire match where it's only submissions or straight up just pass out.
Submission, knockout.
I quit.
Basically anything but a pinfall.
All right, so we're going to go right to a commercial break real quick. So we got to set this up, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back.
Drive me insane! All these rules are lame, cause they're taking all the fun out! Drive me insane! All these rules are lame, cause they're taking all the fun out! Drive me insane! All these rules...
When you want to get your hair cut, you go get your hair cut right. You head down to Big D's Barbershop. Big D's Barbershop, Vancouver, Washington's best and brightest. 1019 Main Street, Vancouver, Washington, where you can go get your hair lined up, cuts, fades, shampoos, conditions, and all the great things that go with supporting a local barbershop in a local business area. You can also reach them online at www.bigdsbarbershop.com. Go get your haircut right.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. So, a last man standing,
Sort
barbed
of,
wire, no rope death match. Zach
So
said,
the old,
good thing he's been working on submissions in California.
Yep. But yeah, so this is going to be more akin to the really, really old school FMW style no rope barbed wire matches, where you basically could only beat a guy more or less by pummeling him to the point where he could not get up back to his feet. So we're definitely going to be going really old school with this type of...
I mean, if you guys really want to go old school FMW, you guys can do the anal explosion match. Just throwing that out there.
Hard pass. I'm good.
That match.
That match.
I love...
Oh man.
I'm good on that.
You guys want to do a real death match.
I mean, or that, or we can rent out one of those fucking gymnasiums that have one of those Olympic-sized pools, set up a ring in the center, and just have everybody enter on a goddamn raft.
Bro, I'm black. I can't swim. I'm not doing that.
And ladies and gentlemen, the comments of Phoenix Kid are those of his and his alone. They do not reflect those of the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast. Had to get that disclaimer out there so we don't get demonetized.
What are you talking about? We
Sound
got
shitty.
demonetized an hour and 15 minutes ago.
We got demonetized as soon as the show started. Not gonna lie. Show started, YouTube was like, nope, not today. All right, but for real, let's get back to the real deal here. Let's talk about what's going on in Vegas. It's already been out there, man. Might as well just go ahead and tell us what's going on in Vegas.
It might be one of those things. I don't even think he can talk about it.
I mean, unless he's got a do not talk about it. Like, you got to do something about it. So let's talk about this. JD Mason.
Yes, sir.
I understand there's another promotion in Washington called Timber Pro Wrestling. Tell us about that.
Okay, yeah, we can talk about Timber Pro. Sure. It's started up by a guy named Josh Russell, and I believe Cody Campbell is another guy that's a part of it.
Yes.
We're actually going to be, I wouldn't say necessarily partnering up, but kind of partnering up with them and helping them out and get their feet on the ground and get them started right and get the business going correctly with some good people, aka myself, and help them really get going without taking advantage of them like other people would have.
Okay.
Well, that sounds like a pretty upstanding thing to do, man. In this business, we're all brothers and sisters in this business, and some people don't understand the true value of being in a business like this, and it sucks. Like, I will tell you, this last weekend, I had the opportunity to participate in the OIWA North American title tournament, and it was awesome. I won the title, and I'm like still in shock, but quite honestly, there were some great guys in that tournament. Some great guys in that locker, some great women in that locker room.
Absolutely.
It was a great show. Sir Mo puts on a really great show. CC puts on a really great show. Anyone involved in the OIWA is fucking top notch. And like I said, I'm humbled by the fact that fans were still talking about things that happened on Sunday, and here it is now Wednesday. So thank you very much to OIWA for allowing me to be part of that big show. And I brought Goldie home. There she is, right there. Look, see her right there, right there.
JD, my brother can't wait till Saturday. Yeah, so this is going to be the first time.
Oh shit, JB Moonshine's in the house. $5 as he's drunk.
Oh shit, JB. Now you guys got to forgive me. I got to keep putting the phone up to my ear so I can hear what's being said. For some reason, the volume just won't go up, and I don't have my fancy headphones with me, so I got to keep doing it 90s style, where I keep, I'll flap my gums and I'll just shove my face next to the camera so you guys can see my beautiful ear.
JB
by
says
the way,
it
it's
right
Wednesday. This hillbilly is drunk. Well, we called that one.
It's Wednesday. You know what that means. He's been drunk since Monday. That's what that means.
It's a day that ends in a Y. Of course he's drunk.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special guest. I'm pretty sure he's in the Jack Shack, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the wonderful Zach Winters.
Hey.
No Jack Shack.
Oh man, we gotta let you go, Zach. You gotta be in the shack. I mean, you can't be on the show unless you're in the shack.
The old lady's asleep there, so I can't be loud in my Jack Shack.
Oh, she's asleep in the shack. What the hell? Once again, those are Zach Winters and comments, and that's all the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast.
Yeah.
So, Zach, Phoenix on the show at the same time. Oh man.
And JD's in the middle. It's like a premonition. It's like I'm reffing already.
There it is.
See, the only difference is here, the last time I was on the podcast with somebody else, I didn't respect them. I actually respect Zach, so I'm not going to disrespect him like that. And I actually respect JD because I know JD would whoop the shit out of me.
I just want to know one thing, though. What happened to Cinco de
If
Mayo?
anybody that doesn't think I'm a legitimate shooter, there's a video on YouTube you can watch up or look up called JD Mason versus Damon, and it's about 35 seconds long, so don't blink. But if you want a little bit of knowledge as to what I can do, it's not much, but go watch that.
You said JD Mason versus Damon?
Damon, it's like the third video down, bro. It's like it says like MMA fight or something like that. It's posted by Coach Mike Jones.
Oh, I gotta see this.
Oh my god, I know what you're talking about.
Oh yes.
I'm a legitimate shooter too, but that's on OnlyFans.
Hey,
hey!
Look, it is not midnight. We're not doing BCW Worldwide presents the Roundtable after dark.
I didn't say what I was shooting.
Hey,
all I said was I'm a legitimate shooter.
Oh,
nothing to do with my milky white cum.
Demonetized.
There we go.
Well, on the demonetized note, I got to bail because my phone's going to die. But before I bounce, I do want to do one more plug for the Best in the Northwest this Friday and the Mall Brawl this Saturday in Port Orchard. Both events will be streamed off of the NWP Facebook page. So go check it out if you got some time. If not, go click it and leave it on in the background. We need the views.
Hey,
man, that's legit. Hey, JD, man, thank you for joining us here on the podcast tonight, man. And
we will have you back on here pretty soon.
I look forward to seeing you soon.
Yeah,
man.
for sure. I would definitely love to come back next week and talk about the shows, and we'll get this match set up, Bad Blood. Me and you, man.
That's right. Goldie's right here.
Love
She's
it.
ready. Speaking of next week, Liz. Speaking of next week, I got a surprise for you, Tony.
Do you?
Yeah. I'm not gonna make you wait. I'm gonna tell you right now.
I don't like any of that.
Next week. Listen here, Zach. Shut your mouth. Next week.
I got a surprise for you, kid.
On the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast. No, my name is not Mercer Sage.
I was gonna say I've heard that before.
Next week on the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast,
Get your PO. It's in my pants.
That very special guest is going to be Congo Kong.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. We haven't seen Congo in a while.
Yeah. He's going to be on the podcast next week. As a matter of fact, he was so excited about it. He sent some promo pictures and stuff in, and he's like, "Hey, let's go ahead and do this." Oh, Cheryl found the video. Look at that.
No, I've had the video up for a while now.
It's close to 48 seconds. Wow, that's about.
Oh, it's Damon James. That makes it so much more funnier.
I know, right? I was going to say.
Is it Damon
As soon as you
Sykes?
said the word Damon, it was like there was no way this was going to be bad because it was either going to be Damon Scythe or Damon James. So I win either way, no matter who ends up being the opponent. Holy shit.
Fuck.
Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking watch this.
Let's put it on the fucking show. Fuck it.
Put it on the show, Tony.
Yeah,
put it on the show.
Ladies and gentlemen,
we'll be right back. We're gonna go ahead and get this thing set up for you, and we're gonna laugh our asses off. We will be. There's two of them. Oh my god, there's two of them. All right. I'm so excited. This is fucking great, man. This guy, Damon James, is the biggest fucking mouth in the industry. And yeah.
And that's coming from me.
Wow. There it is. There's Marshall's friend. Is that BCW's ring? Nope.
No.
Look. Oh, he is. Oh, JD is not playing the games.
JD.
Damn.
He's choking him out.
Bro. You gotta hit that
like Cinco de Mayo.
Damn.
Oh. He was like, I'm sorry what I said.
Choked him out and he just got the fuck out. Jeez.
Look at this. He's gonna go cry now.
Wait.
God damn.
The best part of the whole thing, go back to it. Go back to it, Tony.
Hold on.
Oh man, see, this is funny.
Fuck, we just watched the whole thing again.
I mean,
it's 12 seconds long.
It's that long, but I mean, shout out to my girl Tisha Vacklin. She's watching the podcast. Yeah, it's that's crazy.
Hi, Tisha.
Don't do that. She's a nice, respectable woman. Don't do that. Look. Watch 1, 2, 3. Oh, 4.
It's so ugly looking.
5.
It's so hideous.
6, 7, 8,
Look at his little red
9,
britches.
10.
Let me go. It hurts.
Then he picks him up off the
13,
ground.
13 seconds. Watch the end. He's like, boom. He hits the guy with the mouthpiece.
That's.
He hits
Love
the guy
it.
with the mouthpiece like, fuck. I spent all this time talking crap and I got beat in 13 seconds.
I know, right? Damon James' career in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No, he didn't go out there and just do a bunch of fucking WWE finishers and call it a match.
Oh my god. That was just
we're
that was
off.
just funny.
Yeah,
Let's get this match signed so I can go to bed.
Okay, I just want to know one thing though. GB said it best. Why does Zach have a stalker mustache?
I was going for a sexy prospector.
Sexy.
Zach needs a white van. Oh my god.
God damn.
Hey JB, at least I can afford a van.
Oh my god. I remember one time you owned JB's name and he had to come out to Baby Shark, but we're not going to talk about that.
We're gonna, the time I accidentally got him over.
Yeah, by mistake. Porn star.
See, Cheryl's my girl. She got it.
Let's
just
Zach, did you lose?
Okay.
We're chalking this up as a failed experiment.
Okay.
That's how far I'm going to do it.
Okay, so let's talk about.
Let's
talk
Kid
about
is in
pro
his
wrestling.
70s. It's past his bedtime.
Let's talk about pro wrestling. Okay. We can't. I mean, at least Damon James can't talk about that because he got his ass whooped. But oh my god. Okay, so let's talk about the wonderful Zach Winters, the No Limits Hardcore Champion. Zach, where have you been lately? I know you just did a show in California, right?
Yeah, going down to Gold Coast Wrestling Federation down in Anaheim. You know them. Yeah, gonna go down. Yeah, that stiff ass ring, but I had a great time.
Awesome.
That's about it, really.
That's about it. Okay. Well,
that ring is fucking stiff. Did y'all do it in the Della whatever gym with the balcony over the dojo ring? Yeah.
We found out that when the guys are wrestling, it's actually hilarious too, because the locker room is above the upstairs from the ring, and there's a balcony where you could look in and watch the matches. Well, I found out, and me and a couple other guys found out, it's hilarious to hang your ass off the balcony, and then you could watch all the other guys like take a bump, look up, and there's your hairy asshole staring back at them.
So,
why do we have Zach on this show? That's why we have Zach on this show. Right? That's why.
So I want to say the last time I went there was the first time I did a balcony dive. So ended up getting chunked out of the ring, had to go all the way back through the locker room, and dudes are getting ready, and they're like, "What the fuck are you doing up here? Aren't you in the match?" And I start moving the mats. Yeah, because I'm like having to haul ass. I'm moving the mats, and they're like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Because you gotta go.
Rail. I'm just sitting there waiting. Everybody just starts staring like, "What the fuck?" Next thing you know, everybody's just like, "The fuck, man."
And it's kind of funny because like where the crowd sits, they can't really see that balcony. So from their perspective, you just fall out of the fucking ceiling.
Pretty much. So there's one side that can see it though. The side that goes to the outside can see you, but then the other side can't. So some people were looking up and like, "What the fuck?" And then the people on the other side were just like, what the hell are they looking at? Next thing you know, I'm falling down, and you just see people like, "What the?"
Oh my god,
that is an amazing visual.
Did you see the owner's hot ass wife though?
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the comments of those along of Zach Winters and does not reflect those of the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast.
Those comments don't even reflect mine because that guy whipped my ass.
Yeah.
With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back. Thank you very much for joining us, guys. We'll be right back after these exciting messages.
Professional wrestling is one of the toughest sports going today. If you ever dreamed of being a professional wrestler, then former WWE superstar and World Tag Team Champion Sir Mo of the famed tag team Men on a Mission invites you, yes, you, to join his Bumps and Bruises Academy. Now in 2 locations in Carrollton, Texas and Sherwood, Arkansas. Allow Sir Mo and his head coach, Dante Smiley, and other coaches to get you on the road to an exciting and rewarding career. Classes forming now for your shot. Contact Sir Mo at 704-819-7312 or fill out an information questionnaire now. Don't wait, make your dreams come true today by joining the Bumps and Bruises Pro Wrestling Academy.
Hi, this is James Beard with SWE Fury, and you're watching the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast.
Okay, and we're back. I just got to bring something up real quick. It's been like on Twitter constantly, and I saw it the other day, and a couple other people I know posted about it. Alexa Bliss had a pig, and apparently, it's not a start of a joke, I promise.
I know. I've been there. It's
apparently the pig passed away, and I guess the veterinarians that she usually goes to wouldn't do anything. So they could have saved the pig, but the pig died. So the pig's birthday is today. So she is doing a birthday party or whatnot for the pig, and she's raising money for a fundraiser. And believe it or not, she got $14,000 in less than 48 hours for this pig's funeral.
I'm going to go ahead and say it. Is it disrespectful to roast the pig during the party?
I knew you were going to say it.
We were all thinking it.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't eat pork
because it's a party. Well, then I don't know what to do for you. I shouldn't eat pork.
Oh my god. Oh man.
But it tastes so good.
So I mean, let me ask you this: would it be disrespectful for me to bring your belt to the party when you're roasting the pig in sorrow after I beat you?
Wow.
Well, no, because that'll never happen.
Wow, the gauntlet has been thrown.
Well, there it is. I mean, we've already got we've got everything laid out. No rope, barbed wire, no pinballs.
So should we make this a summertime event?
Yes.
Whenever the hell we open back up.
Well, if you tune in next week, you will find out what's going on with the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast and BCW Worldwide reopening in July.
I will say this as kind of a teaser for next week. As of tomorrow, Multnomah County, which is where BCW Worldwide is based out of, will officially and permanently be placed back into low risk category.
I got my shot today, so I'm vaccinated.
I'm getting mine on the 3rd.
Yep, I'm all done with my vaccinations. So, yeah, basically, as of tomorrow, we could theoretically begin running any time now. But I imagine we're going to have a more official announcement on that for next week.
Well, from what I heard, there's going to be a night. There's going to be a huge show. It's going to be called Night of Champions, and every fucking match is going to be a championship match, from the main event all the way down to the first match on the card. So there's going to be a No Limits Hardcore Championship match. There's going to be a tag team title match. There's going to be a BCW Worldwide Championship match, Television Championship match, North America, OIWA North American Heavyweight Title Heavyweight Title match, and the ladies match. So I mean, damn, every match on the card.
So what you're saying is that once I beat the current women's champion, this no rope barbed wire match is going to turn into a title for title match.
Oh,
very, very possible.
Oh, Zach, are you down for that? I mean,
Yeah, it'll be great because it's been a few years since you've had your ass whipped in the BCW arena, hasn't it?
It's been about 3 years. What, 2-3 years now?
Something like that.
Yeah.
It's been a hot
the
minute.
fact that he said it's been about 3 years, like he's been thinking about this.
I've been stewing on this
I got
for
my
a
ass
while.
whooped. It's like January 7th, 2017, 8:45 p.m.
I mean, you never know. If I win this tournament next week, we might see a UFWI rules match.
Oh man,
now that would make things. That would be interesting. You're trying to do that inside of a no rope barbed wire environment. That could definitely. I don't think that's been done before, has it?
Well, that match has not been done, but I will tell you, I know for a fact that the return show for BCW Worldwide is going to have a TLCC. Tables, ladders, and chairs inside of a cage.
Jesus.
Fuck that noise. Last time I did a TLC, I fucking got my tooth chipped and I'm good. I'm straight on that.
I'm sorry, okay? It was one time. I hit you in the face with a fucking ladder. You'll never let it go.
I'm not going to let that shit go.
It doesn't even surprise me that it was you.
Straight out says it.
I hate you, Zach.
It wasn't even really his fault, though. Let's be fair. It wasn't really
just
his fault. No, it wasn't even his fault. It was that ref's fault.
Oh,
it wasn't his fault. It was the wet floor sign's fault.
Okay.
For those who don't understand, during some war games matches we use every weapon that we can find, and my favorite weapon of choice happens to be a wet floor sign because they hurt. Zach Winters, on the other hand, he hates the wet floor signs because
it's like a back chop.
They fucking hurt.
They sound like a shotgun going off. They don't hurt.
This motherfucker with his like special education strength just tees off on him.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, those comments are of Zach Winters and Zach Winters alone. They do not reflect the Roundtable Pros podcast.
Let me say this because it's past my bedtime, so I do have to get out of here. But I will say this, Zach, we're definitely gonna run this. Don't worry, we're gonna run this. Me and BJ will probably talk tomorrow. He'll get me in contact with the booker.
Yeah, that's right.
We'll get it all situated. But cheap plug real quick. Paradigm next Friday, June 4th.
Yep.
Super middleweight Grand Prix. I'll be in the first round against Flash Thompson. This is UFWI rules. So no pinfalls, knockout, submission, TKO only. Points are in effect. Hopefully I'll be bringing that middleweight title home. We'll see what happens. That'll be filmed for IWTV too. So if you can't be there live, it'll be for season 3 of the Contender Series. So you'll be able to check it out there.
I'll definitely be watching.
But until then, that blood, I will talk to you tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Stuff about the booker and all that stuff. Zach, hopefully I'll be seeing you when BCW opens back up.
We're across the ring.
And ladies and gentlemen, that has been the Phoenix Kid, Zach Winters. And we will be right back with more of the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast because we have a special guest tonight. He is a ring announcer. He was a part of the OIWA's North American Championship Tournament. He's also a wrestler. He's also a very, very entertaining entertainer. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back with Nate.
Drive me insane! All these rules are lame, have been taking all the fun out! Drive me insane! All these rules are lame, have been taking all the fun out! Drive me insane!
get your hair cut, you go get your hair cut right. You head down to Big D's Barbershop. Big D's Barbershop, Vancouver, Washington's best and brightest. 1019 Main Street, Vancouver, Washington, where you can go get your hair lined up, cuts, fades, shampoos, conditions, and all the great things that go with supporting a local barbershop in a local business area. You can also reach them online at www.bigdsbarbershop.com. Go get your haircut right.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Now, as I said earlier in the podcast, I recently won the OIWA North American Heavyweight Championship in Memphis, Tennessee on Sunday. And it was great, man. 3 matches back to back. I'm telling you, I'm still feeling it today. But this gentleman that's going to be on right now was also involved on the show. And ladies and gentlemen, he is from Dallas, Texas, originally from Los Angeles, California, a member of the Kia Kingdom Wrestling, also Sword Championship Wrestling, World Class Pro Wrestling in Dallas, Southern Extreme Wrestling Extraordinaire. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my boy, Nate Vaughn. Nate, welcome to the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast.
How's it going, guys?
Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good.
I mean, it's doing pretty well, man. First and foremost, man, thank you very much for being part of the OIWA. Thank you very much for being part of the show. You didn't get to work the show in the capacity that you normally would work the show, and you filled in. Tell us what your thoughts about the show was and the whole weekend at OIWA.
You know, the OIWA.
Oh, not again, ladies and gentlemen. We got bad sound here. Nate.
I'm just making sure I can hear you guys.
Do us a favor, Nate. Log out and log back in. Okay, so while we're talking about that, while he's doing that, let's talk about. So yeah, the show was pretty crazy, man. It, like I said, lots and lots of good guys that work for the OIWA. And this is a promotion that's organized Independent Wrestling Alliance. This is a company that's built around just professional wrestling, man. It's not like other companies. I'm not going to mention their names, but
yeah,
it's not like those other companies that are, not really, built for that. I mean, like, look, let me tell you about this tournament. Tournament had Brad Sanders, big dude. DJ Brown, who was the sword heavyweight champion. He's the guy I beat in the finals. Phenomenal talent. The young upstart, 15-year-old AJ the Future, really fucking amazing guy. Like,
isn't he only 16 years old?
15.
15, that's right.
And he is phenomenal, man. Like he's fucking amazing. He really, truly. I did an interview with him while we were actually in our hotel, and you can find that on Spotify, Google, Anchor. You can also find it on Apple. You can find it on Pandora. You can find it on iHeartRadio and now Amazon Music. You can find that podcast there.
I actually watched his match. He had, oh my god, it was his first round match of that tournament. I've actually been taking a look at some of the matches that took place on that tournament, and I've got a couple of them, at least a few minutes of them, of 2 of your matches, and I believe one of them is where you actually won in the finals. So we'll take a look at those here in a little bit.
Well, we had also the Summit. Jace Osei was there. Justin James, Alan Steele, Laurentiis X. Laurentiis X is going to be on the podcast in a couple of weeks. That guy, phenomenal talent. All of these guys that were in that OIWA North American tournament were just fucking over the top talented. Can't say anything more about how great they are. And these are guys that need to be spotlighted. You got the OIWA International World Champion Dante Smiley, the champ as he calls himself, the hardest worker in the room. It's an incredible promotion to work for. The Maldonados, they run their company.
The Future versus DJ Brown. That was the
match DJ Brown is the Sword Championship Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. Well, let's do this. You got that match out. You got that match already set up?
I've got 2 matches set up. In fact, good timing here. Let's see if we can get Nate back on, and we can kind of do a little bit of a group watch, perhaps.
So, Nate, are you there?
It's fine. Can y'all hear?
We can hear a little bit of you. So what we're going to do, Nate, is we're going to watch, apparently, Tony being the extraordinaire he is, the guy behind the mic, the guy that does everything for this podcast. He's actually got the matches from this Sunday.
Yep, I was able to get some. I was able to get some clips of at least a couple of your matches. Yeah, I was only able to find 2 of yours, Bad Blood, but I think it'll be safe.
All right, I'll send you the video of the ones I have. I actually have them recorded, so.
Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and go to this matchup here, and then we can kind of go through all this together.
Now, keep in mind, in Memphis, Tennessee, there was a lot of social distancing, so we had families sitting in one area and then families sitting in another area, so they were really spaced out.
It was, but here we go.
Okay, I can tell you exactly what happened here. This is the first round match. I get pitted against the biggest fucking guy in the locker room. One of the biggest guys in the locker room. So naturally, I went at him and I almost broke my hand right there.
Yep.
That was me running by, if y'all can hear me.
We can hear you now.
By the way. You sound
okay.
Good.
Thank you. Awesome. Cool. Yeah, that was me. I didn't want to get caught in the middle of all that, so I got my ass out of there real quick.
Probably a good decision.
Debuted the new gear.
I was gonna say, yeah, that does. It looks like that's something we haven't seen you in before.
Oh yeah, I got some. I wore the second pair too.
Speaking of, geez, he is a big guy.
Yeah, he's like 6'8". I'm 6 feet, so he's a pretty tall dude. So I had to keep him. I had to keep him off balance. Like I wanted to strike while the iron was hot, so to speak.
That clothesline did not have any effect.
I was like, you know what? Just stay right there. Hold on 1 second.
All right, just give me a second. Hold on. Let's try that
again. That didn't work.
Nope, that didn't work either.
Nice big red oak tree.
Watch this. This is how you know I'm a thinking man's wrestler.
Oh, doesn't matter how big you are. You go to the eyes, and
that's right.
Your eyes, everybody.
Your eye muscles aren't going to stop me. And he just wouldn't go like this. Yeah. I'm like, snap man, this big dude, he wouldn't go. And this right here, feel like getting hit by a Mack truck.
Man, the OIWA is full of such amazing talent. Ever since I've become a part of their roster, I mean, I have never been around such a good group of guys and girls. Everyone's got the same goal in mind. Everyone's there for the same reason. So, everyone's there to work together as a team. And it's really an amazing thing they're doing in the South.
And it looks like he was going for a choke slam there, but you were able to get out the bottom rope there, take a little bit of a break.
I ran real quick. This is what you call a tactical attack. I knew if I didn't strike hard and fast that I would be out of that tournament real quick. This is the first round.
He was going to try to blindside you and caught him with a couple of kicks there. And now going downstairs, trying to take him out at the knees. It's always unfortunate when you get to arguably the biggest guy in the tournament as your first round opponent.
Yeah, the office had it out for me. The office had it out for me. Not only did they have it out for me, I had to wrestle the first round against the biggest guy. The second round against one of the quickest guys, and then right away had to go on to a third and final match without resting.
Yeah, I wish we had that second round match available, but it would appear that I've got the we've got the last few minutes of the final match that we'll watch right after this.
See, once again, like a Mack truck.
Avalanche. All of that weight. Trying to cave in your chest, and then that side slam hitting you on
They
both
hooked
ends.
the wrong leg.
Yep. He should have either hooked both legs or he should have hooked the far leg, but I'm going to chalk that one up just to inexperience on his part. Not having the awareness to know that either get you away from the ropes or just try to hook both legs.
Those forearm shots were stiff, man. I'm telling you, like my back felt it the next day.
Ooh, right to the mouth.
And they were a hot crowd that night too.
Yeah, they loved it. They loved it. Apparently, I'm the new favorite bad guy.
That's what I hear, man.
The office contacted me and said, "Man, they loved you." And I'm like, they weren't supposed to.
Driving that kneecap down into the mat.
DJ, he's from Memphis, so you know that they were gonna love him there. I mean, anytime he's there, you know.
It's crazy because I ended up wrestling in the finals, the Golden Child.
Yep. DJ's awesome. I mean, he's a really good wrestler, and he's been in the business for a while now.
Yeah, he's a really good wrestler. He's wrestling Hammerstone at Sore Mania 2 in Dallas, Texas for the Sore Championship. So, man, that's going to be a hard-hitting match. I mean, Hammerstone's like 6'3", 6'4".
That's
DJ's like 5'5", 5'7".
Yeah, he's going to have a long night ahead of him.
Oh, DJ's good. He's a little snug.
He's good, but, I mean, Hammerstone. It's Hammerstone. Everybody's.
DJ's the underdog in the Hammerstone match, but you know, don't sleep on him. I'm telling you that right now. DJ's got some stuff up his sleeves.
I almost slept on him, and look what happened to me. He almost beat me.
Yeah, he almost had you. He's quick, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's really quick for such a small guy, man. He's deceptively strong too.
Yep, super fun to watch.
Yeah, well, he's not so much fun to be in there with when he's kicking your head off, but you know.
Also true.
But
yeah,
you know,
I bet.
I went back to the hotel and I laid on the bed and I stared at the ceiling for a few minutes, and I rolled over and I saw her laying next to me. And
Makes it all worth it.
I looked at her, she looked at me, and I said, "Goldie." She said, "Yes." I said, "I can't wait to introduce you to your siblings."
Oh my gosh.
And there she is, Goldie's right there with her siblings. Look at that.
I spent a lot of time with Goldie during that show, or right beforehand, and man, that belt's beautiful.
Oh yeah, she is.
Absolutely. And I've got the next
she's in a
match
perfect place too,
queued
with
up.
other beautiful belts.
Let's get this one going here. Now, was this? You'll be able to tell me here in just a minute, but whether this was the second round or the final,
That was the second round. Now that's Lorenz right there. That guy, man, he is so fucking. Did you get the finish? See, there's a second pair of new gear. Did you get the finish for this match?
I haven't watched it yet, so we're gonna find. I'm gonna find out at the same time as you.
Now, keep in mind, my hand had been damaged the whole night.
That's right. Yeah.
And I'm a right-handed guy. Well, I'm ambidextrous, but I punch harder with the right hand. And he just went right after the right hand, chopping, kicking, stepped on it. Yep. You know. Then he started using the turnbuckles as a weapon against my hand, which kind of sucked. But
so
he's a smart wrestler.
He was pulling Minoru Suzuki on you.
Yeah, he was dissecting. He was dissecting me. He was trying to. And he was doing a good job. But you know, he's phenomenal. But not AJ Styles phenomenal.
Definitely phenomenal enough here that
and he's creepy.
yeah?
Like he talks to a mannequin head that has a mask on.
I just now noticed that yeah, it's right there in the corner. Oh, caught him there with that belly to back suplex.
Enough was enough.
Yeah.
I just know
nicely
that
done.
he was screaming at the mask and the mask was talking back to him in his head, and I'm like, oh, this is some crazy shit. I've never experienced this kind of craziness.
You should see him talking to that thing in the hotel, man. It's kind of.
I did.
You know.
Speaking of which,
I was going to get coffee, and I'm like, why is he talking to that skull?
Hey,
looks like you're about to have a conversation with it now.
Oh, I had a great conversation.
Oh,
I booted it out of the ring. I'm gonna get the hell out of here. Like right here, I'm like,
this goes.
I'm like, elbow on it. I'm like, get the hell out of here.
Gave it a freaking elbow to the head.
All 27 of those spirits felt that, man.
I told him, I said, go get your. I told him, go get your spirits. I don't know, man. He it's like Undertaker and Paul Bearer. Like the ashes in the urn was like Undertaker's power. That creepy, strange mask thing was his.
Yeah.
Get out of my ring.
Send him over the top. Not a soft landing either.
Not from that height, nope.
Nope.
The little boy in the front row.
And now he's back up.
Yeah, he's talking to it again.
Jesus.
Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? You just punched me in the face.
Just using those elbows now.
He's deceptively quick. I'm like, not today, sucker. And he got right back up. And I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, wait.
It's like
he's like a spider monkey.
I know, right? What the hell's going on here?
Like, nope, no suplexing me, buddy. Nope, no suplexing me. Nope, I'm gonna get out of here.
Oh, went for the clothesline. Got caught. Shot you
It's
off.
weird. Watch this.
Oh.
This is it. He thought he got smarter than me. I'm like, nope.
Oh, nicely done.
You and your little superhero landing. Yeah.
Caught him and beat him. And that was what led you into the finals, right?
That was immediately to the finals. Where I faced DJ Brown, by far one of the toughest individuals I've ever faced in the last 28 years of my wrestling career. Shout outs to you, DJ. I'll give you the credit where credit's due. At the end of the night, DJ screamed out to me, "This is my house." And I screamed back to him, "This may be your house, but this is my belt." And I think that pissed off everyone in Memphis.
So I think that pissed
everybody off.
We have Sore Mania 2 coming up here pretty soon. What can you tell us about that, Nate?
Well, Sore Mania, it's our biggest event of the year. It's going to be on June 18th. It's a Friday night. It's in Dallas, Texas at Pro Touch Indoor Soccer. We got a lot of big names from the South, and even guys like Austin Aries and Alexander Hammerstone. Gino Medina, who's really popular down here and in Mexico. He's gained some traction. He's one of my favorites to watch. He's going to be there. And then you got the guys that are making OIWA what they are, and that's AJ the Future. He's a 15-year-old phenom is what we like to call him, and that dude is doing some stuff in the ring that I don't see 20-year vets doing in the ring. He's a really hard worker. He's really fun to watch, and he's definitely someone to look out for the rest of this year and beyond. We guys got like DJ Brown and Bad Blood. You got to experience how he is firsthand. And Dante Smiley, Champ. They're all going to be in the house. I mean, it's going to be a great show. Tickets are available now, or they're selling quick. Texas is pretty much opened up 100%, so we're trying to pack the place out as much as we can safely. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be an awesome show. Soar's yet to put on a show that I haven't liked. And I knew a lot about SOAR before I joined their roster, and joining their roster has been one of the best career moves on my part. But yeah, SOARmania is going to be a lot of fun.
I'll tell you, man. It's when me and Bobby got together, we talked about building a brand. We talked about building a brand that was going to be amazing. We all left the AIWF due to backdoor politics, and we decided that we wanted a company that was going to be a true organization that helped build independent wrestling.
Yeah.
So the OIWA was born. It's where the indies come to conquer the world. And it's funny because I was talking to Bobby yesterday in our group chat, and he says, "Did you notice the little writing in the belt?" No, he goes, "Did you notice the dragons in the belt?" So I'm like, "Oh, there's a dragon right there." And then I look closer, and if you look,
I see it. Yeah.
right there between the OIWA and the hands and the globe, there's some little letters that says the wrestling world comes to conquer the world. It's so fucking beautiful.
I know.
And that's a mantra that we all live by. Like, we're here to conquer the world, and we're here to do it one show at a time. And the OIWA has a lot of great organizations involved in it: Southern Extreme Wrestling, SOAR Championship Wrestling, BCW Worldwide. There's so many promotions internationally in Canada and the UK. It's Chaotic Kingdom. There's so many great promotions that are involved here in the OIWA, and it's truly great to be part of something so fucking amazing, man. And Nate, I mean, like you said, this brought you to the OIWA.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, it's shining a light on a lot of these guys that wouldn't necessarily get that light and exposure in other markets. We're broadening the horizons and really trying to, build a brand where, independent stars can feel safe and know that they're going to get a shot and know that they're going to be getting exposure that could be coming in the future with bigger companies. It's definitely a good place to get your foot in the door if you're looking to, start a career in professional wrestling. And Bobby Sermo, he is one of the most genuine people I've ever met. I've had a lot of good discussions with him, and I couldn't find a better person to work for in the wrestling business. He takes care of his own, and he sees it, all the way from the beginning to the end, and takes care of everybody. And I mean, good dude to work for. And I know the OIWA is going to be. It's going to be huge. It's growing in popularity. It's a lot of fun to be a part of. And, it's allowed me the opportunity to work in more states this year than I ever have, since I started in the business. And, I'm very fortunate for that. But I'm glad to be a part of the OIWA. It's awesome. Definitely something to look out for.
Beautiful.
Well, man, I know you're out doing the work thing late at night, so
yeah,
I want to thank you very much for joining us, man. It's always a
thanks
pleasure
for having
to
me on.
see
I
you.
appreciate it.
Yeah,
hey,
we'll
man,
again
anytime.
and have you on a little bit longer next time.
Yeah. Well, I'll try to set it up to where I'll have a little bit more free time. Doing the shoot jobs. I'm still here. I'm gonna be here for a couple more hours, and so I'm glad I was able to hop on for a little bit with you guys. I really appreciate y'all having me on, and if y'all ever want me on in the future, just let me know.
You always have.
We will do that, man. And ladies and gentlemen, this was Nate Vaughn of the new OIWA. Nate, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you, guys.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a great night, man. I mean, we had some fun. We talked about wrestling. But I will tell you this. I legit got my second COVID shot today, and now I'm starting to feel a little bit out of sight. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here on the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast. I'm your boy, the franchise player, Double B Bad Blood. For Goldie, the beautiful red goddess right there in the back, and my boy, Tony the Burns. What you got to say, Tony?
Good night, everybody.
Oh, but wait. Before we go, we got to tell these amazing people where they can watch us every week.
Oh, of course. We got to update this, but yes, we are on Xfinity and CenturyLink Prism TV in the greater Portland, Vancouver area every Monday night at 10 p.m. on Channel 11. If you miss that airing, you have Tuesday at 10 p.m. on Channel 22 Xfinity, Channel 8002 Prism. And the change, as we announced last week, if you miss those, you can catch us right after you watch the live version of the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast on Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. on Channel 23, Xfinity, Channel 8003, Prism TV.
And ladies and gentlemen, if you want to decide to help the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast by donating, you can always go do that by support the channel at anchor.fm/the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast /support. Help your boys out. You can follow us on Twitter at the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast. Also, you can find us now because we are available here on Apple, Spotify, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, Google, and all these other amazing platforms, man. We are everywhere. And do me a favor, ladies and gentlemen. Go find this GoFundMe right here and help New Jack's family. Please go help New Jack's family. It's something that we all like to do. When someone passes away, we look out for each other.
Absolutely.
You can also find these cool shirts and hats like the one I'm wearing right here at www.503originals.com. That's www.503originals.com, where you can get all the cool stuff. You can find my cool t-shirts at prowrestlingtees.com /rated2G. That is 2 gangsta for you, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, I'm your boy, the franchise, Double B, Bad Blood, Tony the Burns, and that sexy red goddess right there, Goldie. We are out.
Good night.
Peace.